So Matt Lee played 29 snaps at center yesterday versus the Indianapolis Colts. He was our starting center, and again, like I said, only played 29 snaps. But I want to take a look at him today as we've been following him throughout the preseason so far. And so far, he has been doing very, very good things. Let's be honest. He has been absolutely a monster so far. So let's start off with our first play. Again, keep in mind for, actual realistic stake here. These are backups that we are using versus the starters of the Colts. So, while yes, it is easy to sit here and say, oh, this is not perfect or this is not perfect. This is a backups versus a center. So, backup versus starters. So, just keep that in mind. All right, so I'm trying to see exactly. So, we got 62 right here. This is obviously Matt Lee. I'm trying to see our starting offensive line. So we got 60 out there, which is Jackson Kirkland. So it looks like starting off the game, we put Jackson Kirkland at right tackle. I'm going to guess this is Trey Smith. And I think we put Cody Ford at left tackle. So our right guard was Trey Smith. Our left guard was Nate Gilliam. Center was Matt Lee. Right tackle was Jackson Kirkland. And then our left tackle was Cody Ford. I believe, if I am correct here, we got number 60, number 66 in here, which is Nate Gilliam. I was correct there. We got Matt Lee right here. We got Jackson Kirkland right here. And then we should have Cody Ford right here on the ground. And we do. All right, so let's look at the first play. So first play of the game. Actually, wait. First, we still at the 50-yard line? No, we did. We had like a really good return to starting off the game. That's right. Was it Burton? I think it was Burton had the really good return. All right, so this is going to be a simple run play up the middle, which, to be honest, I'm not expecting much when it comes to blocking for against number ones when you're doing this type of stuff. I will say Eric All does a really good job here of blocking the his assignment right there, which allows the counter here to actually work and actually blossom. I will say also, to that point, I think, is that DeForest Buckner? The Colts still have him. Matt Lee does a really good job one-on-one right there of covering his guy. But let's get forward to potentially a better play here. So we got second versus first down, right? Yeah, we got second down and 8 here. So let's get forward. Gonna go ahead and do this. And this is kind of was the problem for most of the night, is you can see, for example, Jackson Kirkland, he has his guy, right? Absolutely has his guy at right tackle. Nate Gilliam, I believe that's Trey Smith. Trey Smith, looking for someone to block, has no one to block, so his job is kind of look at the second level. A little bit, Matt Lee here, a little bit of getting past him, but you also have Travion Williams, to get him and protect him there. But then you got the outside guys. Now, the outside guys, ironically enough, I think this was a free blitz on this play because we do have Eric All trying to block this guy right here. And then we have Cody Ford, who's getting beat on the outside right here. So this ends up being a quicker pass than he wanted to make it, but it was a simple dink down route, and it ended up working out in the end right there. But taking a look at this play once again, it is a far drop back. I mean, you got to think the offensive line is the 46-yard line. And Logan Woodside here drops back instantly to about the 45 of the other side. So to look at this is the offensive line, and that drop back, you're going to get sacked most times in the league when you drop back that far. Because offensive lines, I mean, I don't care who your offensive linemen are, they're not going to be able to hold their blocks, let alone be able to protect you when you're that far back. You're going to get sacked within seconds. But Matt Lee did a good job on this. He actually did go ahead and almost get beat, but he was able to overcome that very quickly. All right, next play later, we have a run play at the middle. This ends up going nowhere. Again, not expecting much against their number ones against our guys when it comes to the run game. It's possible, we could do well, but I'm not expecting too much. I'm trying to keep this in the realm of what we can, take away from this is good football and also kind of keep our expectations at a realistic point. So, not bad. Offensive line right here, 2nd down and 10. Jackson Kirkland does have his guy on the outside here and actually ends up tackling his guy because what he does is he moves him around the pocket and gets him out of the way. This ends up becoming a check down pass, but overall wise, you cannot blame the offensive line for that play right there. That was actually a pretty good offensive line play right there. So who messed this up? So this is a screen pass. So they're supposed to let the guys come in. Okay, so this is just a screen pass. But shout out to Matt Lee. Look at big boy Matt Lee getting out there in the second level here, picking up this guy and actually causing this to be a first down. See, that's stuff you don't look at. When you look at, plays, you'll always think about it. But that was actually a really great play by the center right there, by Matt Lee, to get in the second level and actually get the guy. So this is another screen pass. Shout out to Zach Taylor with his vanilla screen pass game. Again, I'm not looking too much into screen passes personally because it's really hard to justify if a guy blocked correctly or not on the screen pass. Most of the time with screen passes, you're trying to let the guy in anyway. Try to let the guy come in and get you. So it's really hard to justify anything when it comes to that. We have a run play again, which we did run the ball a lot tonight. And I will say overall wise, pretty good performance by Travion Williams. Wasn't too bad. Another screen pass, baby. Oh, that was to Jermaine Burton. And then we have the deep pass to Jermaine Burton, which is a pass interference that was not called. So this one, by the way, I can't even blame the offensive line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys blitzing on this play. 6! And this is not a bluff blitz or anything. This is a full-on bring the house on 3rd and long. Colts. What happened to us calling vanilla plays on offense and defense? And this is your number ones, by the way. This is the Colts' number 1 defense versus our backup offensive line. You got Tanner Hudson in there blocking. And the only guy getting beat is Cody Ford. The only guy getting beat really is Cody Ford. And the fact that they bought the house versus us is insanity. When you got one guy getting beat, and that's Cody Ford. Which I don't even blame Cody Ford. They bought the freaking house, bro. Like, please give us some room to actually, live. All right, anyway, 1st down and 10, next drive later. We got a run play at the middle. Again, like I said, not looking too much into run plays. Kind of looking more for pass blocking purposes. Another run play up the middle. Oh, this is vanilla play calling, which I'm okay with, because you do this in the preseason, but still, freaking screen pass. Screen pass goes nowhere, because in the end, they knew what we were going to call, because that's what we kept doing on 3rd downs. Next drive later, screen pass to the running back. Again, very predictable, Zach. Which is okay in preseason. Screen pass again. Okay, we're trying to look at offensive line play, and Zach keeps calling screen passes every freaking second, bro. Come on. All right, 3rd down and 2. Honestly, okay, Matt Lee has his guy right here, right? Cody Ford has his guy. Jackson Kirkland has his guy. Eric All, I see. This is the things that we don't talk about when it comes to football fans. But these are the things that don't show up in the stat sheet. Eric All, bro. He's like a dunk down option right here. He's actually doing pretty good there. And then we have over here in what's called Limbo Land. But pass down the field here. This is incompleted. First off, nah. Stop playing. Tell me that's not PI. Tell me that's not PI. Stop playing. Bro. Okay, hold up. I don't know. All right, next play later. The next drive later, excuse me. We got stopped a lot in this game, so it goes on to the next drive real quickly. First and 10. Run play up the middle. Okay, gain of a huge run right there. And let's see. You know what? Let's watch this run play right here. Bam. Perfect. Bam. Perfect. Jackson Kirkland. Nate Gilliam. Trey Hill. Got their guys. See, that's what we want to see, bro. That's what we want to see here, boys. That's what we want to see. Not a bad offensive line so far. I will say so far, 9 minutes ago in the second quarter, I say our offensive line so far, I give them a B+. I think B+ is very realistic. Couple crazy dropbacks from our quarterback, but I think overall-wise, not bad. Look at that hole. Right here, perfect hole. Travion did great tonight. He did absolutely amazing. Like, he deserves all the credit he's getting because he had a phenomenal game. And bro, look at that. That is offensive line that wants the job. All right, next play later. It's first down 10. We threw the ball, right? All right, Cody Ford has his guy. Travion is in here as a blocker or a check down option. Everyone has their guy right here. Right tackle, Jackson Kirkland has his guy. That's not Jackson Kirkland. Look at the legs. That is Eric All. Is that Eric All or is that Jackson Kirkland? Bro, is that Eric All? There's no way that this has to be a tight end. Look at his legs. But I think that's Eric All. Hold up. That's Eric All. That is Eric All going against a premier pass rusher. Oh, not premier. This is the backups. But, dude, this guy's going one-on-one with the pass rusher. And he's holding his own. Pretty good. Wow. Dude, he made this roster so wow. I'm impressed by Eric All. He was such a good blocker tonight. He's been you gotta be kidding me, bro. You don't expect that from a tight end like that. I know Drew Sample's a really good blocker too, but oh lordy. When you're on a team like the Bengals who love their run blocking tight ends, Eric, you found yourself heaven. All right, so everyone got their guy on 2nd and 15 here. Everyone's perfect. All perfect. Again, it's funny. I watched this game in obviously I live streamed it, and it looked like the offensive line wasn't playing that good. And that was my analysis. Looking back at this, man, this is perfect. This is fine. 3rd down and 7. Oh my lordy, this drop back. 29-yard line, Logan Woodside. This drop back is kind of ridiculous. So the only guy who's almost going to get beat here is Jackson Kirkland on the outside. The rest of these guys, is clamped. This offensive line is clamped right there. That offensive line is absolutely clamped. All right, not bad. Let's see. We're now into the third quarter. At some point, Matt Lee is going to come out at center, by the way. He only played 26 snaps. But 80, he's right here, by the way. So he's still the starter. All right, play action pass. Cody Ford, kind of getting bull rushed, but I give him a lot of props. He's doing Eric All, bro. Eric All, bro. You're going to see a lot of Eric All this year, guys. We're going to see a lot of Eric All this year. Look at that man. That man right there. That's a freaking first-round pick right there. He's 3rd, but still. He's double teaming with what's his name? Jackson Kirkland on the right-hand side here. Everyone has their guy. Everyone is protecting. Pass down the field complete to Jermaine Burton. Why does that open up? Well, because you gave my quarterback time to throw the freaking football, baby. That's why. Okay. Eric All. Okay, that angle light a little bit. Okay, hold up. Actually, I'm so confused. Is Eric, this is a screen pass, right? This is a screen pass, I believe, to Eric All, but Eric All is trying to track him down to block. Maybe not. I think it's just a play action pass. Yeah, I think it's just a play action pass. And they end up really bulldozing through. Eric All doesn't really stop the guy. But, I mean, again, I'm not expecting that from a tight end. All right. I mean, look at that, bro. That's... I don't care that it's preseason. I don't care that these are third-string guy or second, third-string Colt guys. I don't care, bro. That's beautiful right there. That is good. That is good football holding up. And now, looking back at it, man, Logan Woodside sucks. I love Logan Woodside. I really do. But he is not good. Because there is really no excuse with this offensive line right now. I thought when I watched this back, I'll be honest with you, I really thought I was going to trash this offensive line more. But this offensive line is actually playing really freaking good football. I mean, yeah, they're not really that great in the run blocking game. So Cody Ford got destroyed here. Cody Ford got absolutely mollywopped. But he got destroyed. The fact that this is not a fumble, I guarantee this Colts guy, they're going to make him watch tape. They're going to say, dude, that's got to be a fumble. You got to swipe your hand in there and get the ball. But not Cody Ford, I meant to say. And also, Nate Gilliam gets beat on this play. But you got to step up in his pocket, my good sir. Logan, you got to step up, bro. You got to step up to the 50 and throw that ball. You can't be that far back. Because you're going to get sacked every single time you do that, bro. You're going to get sacked every single time. Okay. Is this a screen pass? Yeah, I would say it's a screen. All right, 2nd down and 9 here. Freaking screens are so funny. All right, run play, nothing. 2nd down and 8. Okay. Let's see. Cody Ford's getting beat on the play. It looks like we changed a little bit. No, is that Matt Lee or is that 63? 63 is Trey Hill. Jackson Kirkland now. That's not Jackson Kirkland. That's Nate Gilliam. I'm not sure who we're putting at right tackle here. 76. Okay, so we completely shifted the offensive line here. So 76 is Devin Cochran. So we put Devin Cochran, it looks like a right tackle. Who do we put at... Okay. I think that's Jackson Kirkland. And I think this might be Trey Hill. And then this is Cody Ford, I believe, still. No, that's Jackson Carman. That's big boy Carman. Let me see. Is that Jackson? That's 79. That's Jackson Carman. Jackson, how are you still on an NFL roster, dude? All right, so Devin Cochran and Jackson Carman get beat back to back. This is 74, which this is Eric Miller. So Eric Miller, right guard. Nate Gilliam, 66, left guard. And I believe that's either a 62 or a 63. I think that's a 63, and I think that's Trey Hill. So Trey Hill is center here. Matt Lee's not in the game anymore. It's now Eric Miller, Devin Cochran, what's his name? Jackson Carman. And we're utilizing Trey Hill. That's who we're utilizing right now for this offensive line. And this is when things got bad on the offensive line. I mean, honestly, it was a good play. Just a fumble right there, actually. Actually, that wasn't a bad offensive line. That was just, it was a good play. It's just the guy freaking fumbles the football. This is not bad at all. Jackson Carman's getting beat a little bit. But other than that one play, Jackson Carman... So far, it looks pretty decent. Devin Cochran's on the outside here. He's getting beat on the play. Check down pass. Let's see. Screen pass. Typical. Okay. Let's see. Run play up the middle. Good run play by Travion. This all led to the last drive of the game, which was the touchdown to Jermaine Burton. that a screen pass? It might. I would say that's either a screen or it's a sales concept. All right, run play up the middle. We can get a first down. Run play again, and then the touchdown, Jermaine Burton. Actually, no, that's not the touchdown. Which that play, screen pass, so that's not a big deal. This is the touchdown, I believe, Jermaine Burton. I love how they show Joe Burrow, and then it's a touchdown. Like, they cut to Joe, and then it's a touchdown. So, honestly, for how long that play took to develop, and you're going for a Hail Mary pass, it's not great offensive line play, but I don't think it's that bad. I think it's kind of like in between. I will say, so for this offensive line here, I'm going to say overall wise, I would give them a B-. I think a B- is an accurate grade for this offensive line in this game. It wasn't perfect, but I think it was a lot better than I actually expected myself. I expected it to be a lot worse, to be honest. Watching it live, you kind of get a different opinion once you like actually go through and look at it. But like watching it live, you always get like one opinion. And I think my opinion was just completely wrong. I really thought this was a lot worse than it was. And I think the offensive line actually did a pretty good job. So I got to give them a lot of props for that said reason. But tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.